Look at this infinite, formless expanse. The concept of the divine is entirely boundless. Because it has no edges and no shape, it is nearly impossible for the human mind to fully conceptualize or grasp. That vastness creates a natural human dilemma. We instinctively want to form a deep emotional connection with our Creator, but we struggle to bond with something we cannot see or relate to on a human level. Here we see Gurudev Ji in a state of deep meditation. When he sat down to write the composition Pragat Bhaye Swami Jagataran, he was crafting a direct solution to that exact dilemma. The central instruction of his poem is Ram Krishna Mukh Karo Uccharan, chant the names of Ram and Krishna. This serves as a highly structured spiritual map designed to guide a wandering mind. By examining the specific names of God woven sequentially through the verses, we can trace a deliberate psychological and theological progression. It is a step-by-step method for making the infinite accessible to human consciousness. This three-tiered pyramid starts at the base with Saguna, God with physical form. The tier expands to show intimacy, Murlidhar, the joyful flute bearer, and Yashoda Nandan. Then a heroic aspect appears, Ravan Ganjan, the destroyer of Ravan, stepping in to defeat evil. There is a precise psychological function for beginning the poem this way. Humans need a compassionate, heroic figure they can recognize to build foundational trust and devotional love. Forming an attachment to these physical, personal avatars provides a necessary emotional anchor. A devotee must feel safe and loved before they are ready to comprehend the overwhelming vastness of the universe. The diagram highlights the middle tier, representing universal governance and sustenance. Nodes appear for Jagadguru, teacher of the world, and Dharanidhar. Finally, connecting lines pulse outward, introducing Parbrahma, the fundamental reality pulsing through absolutely everything that exists. The devotee is suddenly asked to look past the intense, familiar intimacy of the flute player and acknowledge the staggering mathematical vastness of a cosmic scale. Recognizing that the intimately loved avatar and the awe-inspiring creator of the universe are the exact same entity stretches the mind. It pushes the devotee's reverence far beyond simple affection. The visual moves to the glowing apex, entering Nirguna. Structures dissolve into eternal light, termed Yodi Roop, and changeless Nirvikar. This light drops a line straight down into the center, revealing God as Gatvasi, the indweller inside every human heart. This entirely resolves the spiritual vacuum we saw at the beginning of the video. The infinite is no longer a distant concept floating in the cosmos. It is intimately internal. This internal mapping redefines the human body. Is the same light that sustains the universe is described as the indweller, then the boundary between the seeker and the infinite begins to dissolve. It suggests the seeker is a vessel specifically designed to contain the absolute. Watch these three distinct glowing elements collapse into a single blinding flash. What happens to the human psyche when it simultaneously realizes the playful beloved, the cosmic architect, and the inner light are all one singular truth? Gurudev Ji includes his own reaction right in the text, referring to himself as Mohandas, the servant of Mohan. He is driven to wash the feet of the Lord in an act of absolute surrender. Grasping this complete spectrum turns intellectual philosophy into bhakti. It becomes an overwhelming, all-consuming devotional love. You can see the outward physical manifestation of this realization here. As listeners chant the poem, they sway rhythmically with their eyes closed, their faces alight with profound emotional release and joy. The physical act of chanting these specific names triggers this state, because for the listener who has followed the map, the words now carry the weight of the entire cosmos. Gurudev Ji's composition converts the vast scale of the cosmos into a rhythm that a person can actually feel. It replaces the silence of the spiritual vacuum with a tangible sense of belonging to the whole.